Today's episode of the Just Keep Swimming podcast is brought to you by Audible. Audible is an online audiobook and podcast service offering over 10,000 books and the ability to listen to your favorite podcasts, including the Just Keep Swimming podcast. I personally use Audible all the time and suggest you take a listen to Intentional Living by John C. Maxwell. In this book, Mr. Maxwell shares a story on how he was able to live a noble and purposeful life and gives you tips and tricks so you can do the same. So please start your 30-day free trial now at www.audibletrial.com/JKS podcast, all lowercase. Again, that is www.audibletrial.com/JKS podcast. And if you have any more questions or concerns for the Just Keep Swimming podcast, you're always welcome to reach out to us on Facebook or on Instagram at Just Keep Swimming _podcast, or you can email us at jkspodcast702@gmail.com. And with that out the way, let's dive into it. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, and welcome to the Just Keep Swimming podcast. This is your friend, your boy, your host, Mr. Adrian Jackson, and we back at it again with another great episode for you. And you already know who's with me. It's the man, the myth, the legend. It's Mr. 1-3, dropping hot beats for the city as always. So please make sure you guys keep up with him and his latest projects. So today, ladies and gentlemen, I have a topic that I want to discuss, something that I am still working on myself, but I'm getting better at it. Definitely being that, right now I'm still recovering from surgeries, so I haven't been back to work. I haven't even been out the house in the last almost going on 14 days now. I've been in the house forever just because I can't work, I can't drive or anything like that, And with me being let's say out the picture or just unable to take care of myself like I want to, my family has really been stepping up and, helping me out big time. And I truly appreciate every little thing they do, definitely from my mom, from my Jessica's, my sister, from Jessica's mom, my cousins, everybody's been helping me out big time. My pops, everybody's been helping me out, and it's showing me so much support and love and just making sure I got everything I need. I don't need anything, that I'm fed and all this stuff. And I appreciate every little bit of it. My issue is as they would say, I'm hard-headed, I'm stubborn, I'm real in this state of that I feel like I have to do everything myself, and that's probably because I live by myself, I pay all my own bills, I hold down everything by myself, but God put this this trial in front of me right now to show me that, hey, Adrian, it's time to let go of the stubbornness and start to learn how to rely on others, because you're not going to be able to get through this whole life just by yourself always. You have to rely on others at some point. And I really feel like that's the lesson he's giving me right now with, my ankle being messed up. I can't drive. I can't go get myself food. I'm just stuck right now and I have to rely on others. And in order for me to do that, though, I have to break what it is to be stubborn. So what I want to do first is go over the definition of what it is to be stubborn, and then talk a little bit about why we need to break the ability of being stubborn and learn to really rely on others. So let's go ahead and get started. So being stubborn, so the dictionary says that having or showing dogged determination not to change one's attitude or position on something, especially in spite of good arguments or reason to do so. And I think that is crazy, because I have everybody has the ultimate argument. Adrian, you can't drive, you can barely stand up, you roll around the scooter, you should not be in the kitchen trying to cook, you shouldn't be trying to go nowhere or anything like that. But my problem is I'm not willing to change my mind, and I keep getting to this point of I don't need no help. I can do it. I can figure it out. I can make it work. It might take a little longer, it might take me a little extra steps, but I can do this. I don't need real help, And one thing that really hit me the other day was, me being stubborn, was when I tried to cook some chicken the other day. I was trying to clean the chicken and I was like, I can't clean the chicken on this scooter because in order for me to move, I have to put my hands on the scooter. And last thing I want to do is keep putting, dirty hands on this scooter that I'm gonna roll around with all throughout the day, So that's one thing that really made me stop and sit back and be like, you know what, Adrian, it's really time for you to let go and stop being stubborn, And once you stop being stubborn, this whole process is gonna be so much easier for you. So, I kind of went on ChatGPT and just asked for a little advice to help me come up with the conversation topics on, why do we need to stop being stubborn and learn to accept help? And the things ChatGPT came up with, which is amazing, which I'm going to share with you guys now. So the first thing that came up is stubbornness often looks like strength, but can actually be a fear in disguise. And I do believe that that's what my stubbornness is, yes, I try to make myself look stronger than I actually am. And I'm trying to make myself look like I can do more than I can, and telling myself, I don't need their assistance. I can do this, but at the same time, I really can't. I really can't do it, and I need their assistance to go to the store, to get me food, to come even try to help me cook dinner or make me some breakfast or something. Like, I need their assistance right now. And me being stubborn is, one, making it hard for me to even accept the help. And then two, it's making it hard for them to even give their help genuinely, because I'm so defensive. I'm so standoffish, and I'm so, no, I don't want you to do that. I don't want you to do this. You're doing too much, and it's kind of like, I just need to stop pushing them back and just accepting the love for what it is, and just 100% accepting it, and know that me putting my stubbornness aside is going to give me the help that I need, so I continue to survive and go to where I need to go, and that also works with the schools and everything as well too. Like, me being out for this time, I was even trying to be stubborn with doing some work from home, even though they told me, no, Adrian, you're not doing no work from home. I was like, well, the least I can do is still approve my mentee's time clock. And my boss was like, no, I'll do that for you. You need to be off the computer. You need to be away from work. I need you to focus on healing yourself and getting back to helping us out, doing the amazing stuff you're doing right now to help the team. But as of right now, let the team help you, and stop trying to be the whole team by yourself, because that's why the reason we have a team. That's the reason we have family. That's the reason we have friends. For when we don't have the ability to lean on ourselves, we can lean on others and trust that they're going to help us out. And that right there actually leads us to step 2, which is talking about letting people help is a way to show trust, a way of trusting and not failing. When you accept help, you give others a chance to show up for you. It deepens their relationships and reminds us that support is a two-way street. No one thrives in isolation, even the most capable people. And that hit me hard, because I feel like I'm super capable. I do everything myself. I hold myself down. I can cook my own meals. I can clean everything. I don't really need assistance from anybody. If I need some extra money, I'll go find me another job. I'll go find a side hustle. I do what I have to do to make stuff, get done, right? But at the same time, that right there is not really deepening the trust that I can build with other people by stepping back and saying, you know what? I'm gonna let you drive, and I'm just gonna sit in the side passenger seat and just go for the ride, and I just have to trust that this person's gonna drive me safely, and this person's gonna get me to where we need to be. And I can't sit here with this fear of not trusting people, because all that's gonna do is keep me in isolation and not give me the opportunity or even the confidence to reach out, knowing that I can trust others, and I need to really just put my guard down and give other people the opportunity to shine, and I think about sports all the time, because I played sports my whole life, and I was always a starter. And I noticed that when I was a starter, it was always hard for me to give the second string an opportunity to get out there and play. And it actually took until my senior year to realize that, I need to step back for a second, take a break, and let somebody else go get some run, right? And, shout out my guy, Preston, because he was my backup wide receiver, and he would literally come up to me, and he knew how I was, but he'll come up to me like, yo, bro, go take a water break. Let me get 2 plays for you real quick. And I used to be like, you know what? Nah. But after a while, I start looking for him. Preston, where you at? Go get some time, bro. I need some air, you know? And he'll be ready to go, and he'll get right in there. And like, he knew his role. He know that his role isn't to be here all game. He knows that his role is here to get in, get Adrian some free plays, let him breathe, because he plays both sides, plus the starting kickoff team and kickoff return and the special teams. And, you know, we have to give this man a break so he can really be the best teammate that he can be for us. Because if he's not in his prime game, we may not win this game because our team is tired. We have to give them a break, you know. So I think that right there is when we have to learn to trust, you know, trust the people in your life, that God placed them there for a reason. You know, trust your team, trust people to play their roles and do their parts, because you can't do it all yourself. It's impossible to do it all yourself. If you did it all yourself, you'll get nothing done. You'll be sitting here the whole time trying to do everything, and you'll always be stuck in this loop. So you really have to learn to let go, put your guard down, and just let people, you know, show you that you can trust them, you know, show them that they're worth it, you know, give them the opportunity to come over here and show out for you for once, instead of you always, you know, trying to be the star of your own show. Let the co-stars come in and shine a little bit, you know. One show that I love you watching is Naruto, and one thing I love about that show is you know, the main character's name is Naruto, but I want to say a lot of episodes I watch, they have nothing to do with him. You know, he's not even in the play of the episode. You know, his face may pop up because his name is the star of the show, but at the same time, there's so many episodes out there where the side characters are the main characters for this episode, and a lot of those episodes I like the best. I like seeing the side character step up and show out and prove itself and show that, yes, you can trust me. And then you see with the main character, it gives him the opportunity as well to step back and breathe and be like, you know what, I can't trust you guys to do that, so I'm gonna let you guys handle this battle, and I'm gonna go fight that battle over there. But he couldn't have done that if he wasn't able to, you know, put down his stubbornness and trust the other people on his team to do what they're supposed to do, you know. So that's something that really I want to push out there to you guys. You know, trust others to play their part, to do what they're due, to step up to the plate when it's time to step up, because some people, they obviously do wait for the opportunity to step up, you know. Some people, the opportunity may have came and it missed, and it's like, okay, you messed up, I know not to trust you again. But there's a lot of people that haven't done nothing to break your trust, but you're still just so stubborn that you don't want to trust them. So we have to really, you know, put our guard down, step back, and just trust that they're going to do it, you know. And then the last step that ChatGPT came up with was, growth happens faster when you stop instead of doing it all yourself. Stubbornness can slow healing, learning, and processes. Accepting help isn't giving up control. It's choosing a smarter path forward using the resources, perspectives, and the care already available to you. And I think that right there is like the gold mine of it all, you know. You have so many resources, so much love, so much knowledge, so much other skills out there acceptable to you, but you're never going to get to be able to utilize those correctly if you're always stuck in this my way or the highway type of mindset, you know. If we're always stuck in this stubborn mindset of it needs to be done this way, not that way, we're never going to be opened up to the new ways things can be done, you know. Like for the example, the other day Jessica came in here and she made some pork chops, delicioso. They were so good. But it was funny because when she made them, the first thing that popped in my mind was like, oh, you gonna fry them pork chops? Because I always grew up eating fried pork chops, and the second I saw them, my mouth started watering for some fried pork chops. But you know, I had to step back and be like, you know what, no, this is your meal, this is what you want to cook, you gonna cook this for me, I'm gonna step back and let you surprise me. And you know, man, them pork chops was fire, you know. And I'm so happy I did step back and let her give me something new, a new flavor, a new taste I never had before. And it really just, you know, knocked me out the park, you know. Like, I can't wait to finish this recording so I can have some more of it, because it was really good. But it was like, I would have never saw this new way of cooking pork chops if I would have never let her take control and let her just, you know, drive the car for a little bit, let me sit back and do what I'm supposed to be doing, which is sitting here, relaxing, and letting my body repair itself so I can get back to actually being a good team member instead of this, you know, this helpless Johnny that I feel. I'm not helpless at all, you know. I'm not helpless. I can do so much stuff, but I really need to learn just to let my team step up and really show some of my support, you know. So, you know, with all that being said, again, I want to give a big shout out to my family, to my friends, everybody out there that's been reaching out to me, making sure I'm good, sending me love, sending me support. My coworkers sent me some free food the other day randomly. I didn't expect it, but I appreciate it so much. My other coworkers sent me some coffee so I can go get me some Starbucks. Like, I just been enjoying all the opportunities. Like, yes, it's been hard. It's been a struggle because I'm really an independent guy. But then it's like when they're here, like, I just sat here and watched my mom clean my kitchen for a little while. And I was just so appreciative because I'm like, you cleaned my kitchen better than I ever have cleaned my kitchen. I've been in this house for 4 years and you came in here and this stove looks brand spanking new, you know? But this would never happen if I would have been stubborn and be like, no, mom, I'm gonna do my own kitchen. I'll get it myself. Like, no. If she wants to clean my kitchen, let my mom come clean my kitchen. I'm gonna join her company while she's here. And we sat here and talked and we laughed and, you know, we got some food and we just chilled out. And then she went on her way. And now I feel even more accomplished. And I didn't even do nothing to feel accomplished. I just sat here and enjoyed her company. And she really helped me out and just showed love and showed appreciation, you know. Or like my little sister the other day, I didn't know what I was gonna eat for dinner, and then she called me randomly and was like, I'm about to go get here, and I was like, I don't really have a taste for that. She's like, what do you want? And I was like, I want this. And she was like, okay, bet. And she went and got me more food that I even asked for. I asked for just like a little 4-piece. She gave me 12 pieces of chicken, bread, extra food, because she's like, I know you about to get hungry later. It's early right now. I'm gonna give you some food so you can get good later, and here's some water, and here's some whatever you need. She got it for me. And I was just like, beautiful. Thank you so much, sister. You know, and if I was just so stubborn, because I was stubborn at first, I was fighting and I was like, nah, sis, it's doing too much. I don't need you to drive that far. I don't want you to waste money or anything like that. But she was like, Adrian, I'm doing all this because I love you. I love you. You're my brother. And I just want to make sure you're good. Like, I know you're on old man status right now, but I'm here just to show you this love and give you what I can, you know, while I can, you know, because, you know, maybe one day she won't be here to help me out. And I was like, you know what, sis, you're right. I appreciate you. I accept it. Do you want some cash? No, I don't want no cash. I don't want nothing. I just want to make sure that you good. If you need anything else, let me know. And then she walked into the shadows and I was like, thank you so much, sis. I appreciate you. But it's like, I could never felt that love if I would have kept it in my stubborn mindset and never even opened the door up for the love, you know? So it's like, let's put away our stubbornness. Let's put away our mindsets. Let's put away this, oh, they can't help me, I can only help myself mindset, and start to trust the people in our lives. You know, God put these people in our life for a reason, whether it's to teach us a lesson, to help us out when time of need, to give us the love or whatever it is. Everybody's here for a reason. And it's kind of like this whole accident happened for a reason. I didn't see it coming. I didn't predict this, but you know what? God put everything in line for when this did happen. Everything's going to line up perfectly for me and I'm gonna get the support I need. And now I'm really seeing people in a better light than I ever saw them before, you know, like, yeah, like I was in tears earlier when my mom came clean my kitchen, just chatted with me, and I was like, yeah, mom, I'm gonna go shoot a whole episode about you because I appreciate this so much. And it was like, I could never have gotten this type of love, this type of feel, if I was just stubborn and stuck in my own mode. And look, actually me being stubborn was having me depressed because I was feeling like I didn't have no help. But it's like, I do have help. I'm just too stubborn to ask for it. So it's like, let me put my mindset away, my hard-headedness away, and let me really go and, you know, ask for this help. And once I started asking for help, everything became so much easier. And it was like, why am I so sad for? Like, there's nothing to be sad about. All I had to do is just speak up and ask, and it came my way, you know. Like they say, I always say, a closed mouth don't get fed. And me sitting here saying I'm gonna feed myself and I'm gonna make everything work myself would have had me over here starving to death. So it was like, I'm glad I did open my mouth and said what I had to say and asked for the help, because all it did was make everything so much better, you know. So yeah, with that being said, I hope it resonated with somebody today. I hope you guys learned something. You know, I hope it really spoke to your spirit. Definitely if you're a stubborn type like me, you know, the type to do everything themselves, don't need no help, you know, you don't want no backup, you are your backup type deal. Like, if you feel like you're that type of person, I highly urge you to take this opportunity to take a step back and give people the chance to help you out. Give people the chance to show you the love. Give people the chance to really show that, yo, they're here for you. They're not here against you, you know. They're your teammates. They're not, you know, the opposition, you know. Yes, you're Kobe Bryant, but the Lakers really started winning when Kobe learned to pass the ball to his team and everybody started to take over. And then all of a sudden he found out that he had a Paul Gasol and a Ron Artest and a Derek Fisher, and he had all these people that can score as well, you know. And then that what took them to all these championships. Same with Jordan, you know. Jordan, yes, he was a one-man team, but once he got Scottie and once he got all these other people on his team, then it turned into, you know what, I don't have to dribble the ball, shoot every shot. I can pass this ball and trust that they'll take the shot and make a good shot, and they can carry us to victory, you know. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I hope that resonated with you guys today. With all that being said, if it did resonate with you, you already know, reach out to us. You can reach out to me on Facebook, IG, however you want to reach out to the podcast, you already know you can reach out. But with all that being said, I hope you guys have a great day, a marvelous afternoon, a splendid evening, and remember to just keep swimming.